Aceto pada mukosa pose.
On a good day, on a good afternoon, good morning, famble them. Today we can discuss a very important topic. The tripartite recommendations. We country don't spend 24 to 36 months on one grain thing. Elections, post-elections, quarrels. Then them say they go make a recommendation where they go use for correct certain things. But the question is, this tripartite, it will make any difference to we country? It will make any difference to what's in the go on our country? This is not the issue or they can deal with today. And I intend for deal with them in a very, very professional manner. We don't reach the time where some of we for begin talk. I'm a trained arbitrator, negotiator, collective bargainer, funded by the International Labour Organization in the 1990s. Then process the way they go through, so some of we know what's required. We know how for set up, and we know what's in for do going forward. From day one, I mean, don't talk them. I mean, call me na a program na TPP Leone. Mohamed Bangura bin dede, Mambu bin dede, One fellow, they call himself Iron Goose or whatever, Koroma, Bindede. I made it clear that the only way the tripartite go get an impact now for set up, let them examine how we can do certain corrections. And those corrections had to be done by a government that is not part of what we have now. Enough for be composed of APC, enough for be composed of SLPP. It for be a neutral government of national unity where then go give a timeline not above 36 months, then give them the terms of reference on waiting for do. You see, the problem we'll get in Sierra Leone is we get segmented mentality. We not look at issues as a connected whole. Well, some of you go school, them tell we say our body is made of cells, and that you get almost billion cells in your body. The Sierra Leonean mentality, they look each cell as a unit and something where they function as a totality. Now make we not able to address with problems them. The problems they get from we elections, the problems they get from we politics. Not so the instruments them of election and politics wrong. Now things that were outside their areas then they wrong. And we not address them. Instead, we want let magic be. What the magic not be, we ibalahala, ibongosoro. And in the process of all this, they do 63 years plus. We have been misused and abused by foreign elements. And this year, as Chair Oba, they talk about arrangements for electrification. Yes, those things can continue. You know what you do? When you stupid, the world they use you. If you use your brain, the world go afraid for use you. Sierra Leoneans have to wake up from this slumber of laziness, mental laziness. When you can't have it right, when I begin complain and blame, and it cause a effect. Yeah, when they effect. And you not sabi make amination. They know they make amination, then they make profit now. Anytime on effect, then go sell boku gun and bullets. Una they die, then go continue for gently. It's time we wake up. Especially that class of people they call themselves intellectuals. It's time to wake up. The solutions are there before us. But we lack the social psychology, we lack the morality, we lack the ethics to make us behave as civilized people and see how we can solve the problems. And from now on, by the grace of God, me, Mohammed Boijalo Jamboya, I go talk. Udana the bang you head in a wall. Otherwise, go to hell and see how beautiful Satan is, if he's beautiful. Well, I and so far left me, my co-partner, let tell Unado.
Fambulem in a cabo, plenty kushatina. Today, once again, we come now on a paladem on a living room for Kankan talk to una, but issues them we get for deal with the day-to-day activities of the country. I am really blessed for work with somebody where na a resource center, man where not only gets resources na a dynamite because na man where a dynamism, it don't show him in many facets of life. In a sense that a multifaceted, he get plenty areas of expertise. And working with him, it's a pleasure, it's a blessing, and I feel to say particularly a blessing for the country. You know, every day when we open this bag, we get a lot of things and they will inspire not only himself, myself, but the whole country as a whole for those who want it. You see, what in he talk about Naya, about we society. All man want that we get strong institution because Obama say so. My brother right, where he talk say, we know they use we aid them. Person where they use the aid na intellectual. The aid not supposed to be furniture. It did it as a tool for that we use them for prosperity, for posterity, for develop we self. But are we using it for that purpose? Where you get institutions, you get forget a strong community where they provide you the human resource for fill them position in it. If you get institution and the environment in which the institutions they not get strong communities, it is like, you cannot have a strong institution if you not get strong community for fill in the right people and for go in there. Right now, Sierra Leone, as we did so with society, we talk about right and wrong. The moral fabric is rotten. Let's be fair to ourselves. Like how me brother they talk we don't have to turn our faces and pretend say it's all hunky-dory. Any society is based on these qualities, right and wrong. Where something right, immoral. Where it wrong, immoral. But how many moral Sierra Leoneans we have? Then Pantapade, we call people from outside what we call moral guarantor. Do ya family una tell me what's immoral but America and England? Whether they can't teach about morality. We see how America they sell gun, give Palestine, give Israel for killing Palestinian them. Then they commit genocide right in front of we all na the wall. Now the moral people and that's where they can be moral guarantor to we. What do you call moral guarantor? It's like when you married, you get you got mommy. You got mommy don't marry before you. He don't be a wife and a mother. He has a lot of expertise, knowledge, life experience for mentor you. So when you're not a young married woman, that woman they go able to give you the roadmap about married. So if somebody they can be your moral guarantor of all people, England and America, colonial people and people that where they bully, the biggest bully, people that were na parasite. Anytime when they go out and they benefit. When you see we young people and then dream with man and money and they pull Sarah say Fankada Masara because with man and Janfa go to SALONE any small thing, moral guarantor and the international community. My brother is been right and I have been right. Today we get for talk about this issue. Now that make another play with this particular program. Today, needed push myself out a little bit because Mr. Jallo gets more expertise for this area past me. The man, now a unionist, trained, qualified, and a teacher, trained, qualified, and an academic, trained, qualified, and he gets a lot of life experience where they can talk, say, where you buy granite in the Gibonia, so that the Bonia where you get the life experience. Mr. Jallo, you don't put this topic here to me. We all don't hear it. With you expertise, tell we what's wrong? We make we did the way we did so.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, we not discuss the document read and write. It will be unethical for me who can discuss other people their opinion, whether I right or wrong. Because if we want to correct things, let us begin with ourselves. As far as I have read the document, it is not fit for purpose. But everybody gets a right to their opinion. For all I see in that document, it's a whole load of opinions about what needs to be done. They can be legal, they can be illegal. But that does not make it right procedurally for the country. The procedures prescribed in that document will not change a thing in Sierra Leone. Nothing no get for change. I like to implement all lenting and it to the letter. Nothing no get for change. So I don't waste time discussing that. The question we ask me, I go on the issues that have not been addressed Because if there is an impasse on elections, and we know the role of elections in stability and peace of a country, if they be mean for get this thing properly corrected, it would not have been a tripartite body constituted in the way it is constituted or it was constituted. It would have been a tripartite body constituted to be inclusive. As a matter of fact, it should not have only included all political parties, it should have also included areas of interest, national interest. Like the paramount chiefs, them if forget representation day. If we want to be for bring members of the secret societies, then they. We be for bring youths, then they. Bring women, then they. We say, okay, now the masses, they form one part of the tripartite group. The political organizations, they form another part of the tripartite group. The arbitrators, America, European Union, African Union, ECOWAS, etc., form the third part of the tripartite group. Then let we come and address the issues that will make we're not satisfied with each other, we not believe each other, we not trust each other, especially so when it's time for politics.
I not cut you word. Why you feel say it be necessary for make they expand them for let it include all them facets then they of the society where we call Sierra Leone? You go not say let the viewer they know.
You see, we need for decolonize our minds in Sierra Leone. For run a country, you know they go run them on borrowed knowledge. You they run them based on your culture, your society, the psychology, etc., etc. We may learn all the book about democracy, about political science, etc. You know, most of them they are made. But when I did look then concepts then I did look how does it apply to Sierra Leone? Then when we're not able to do the correct things, what are the results so they get? As a matter of fact, I go tell you say, this is the second time Sierra Leone has had the opportunity to come with a solution that will build nationhood. At the end of the war in 2001, instead of having a TRC, if we come up with an organization or institution, we examine the reasons they will make effect. And one of them, now the political polarization, where of course the TRC not make much noise about. The TRC, like the Sierra Leonean mentality, now a blame document. Sierra Leoneans would prefer to blame than to look for solutions. It's all blame. APC did this. Youth became discouraged. Youth became agitated. Yes, we know.
So does
What
that mean
that?
Does that mean as a society we not take responsibility? It is easier for we for pass the pass through.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
I believe one thing. Everything happens for a reason.
Talk to me.
There are no accidents in life. 1978-79, when I be almost complete my education degree course, the head of the Faculty of Education, Dr. Cabo, I be my supervisor, the dean, of the faculty. He called me, he say, young man, he said, I see you're very intelligent. He said, I have an interesting topic for you. I go in my office, we discuss them. He said, I want you to do a research on the psychology, the social psychology of locus of change. Locus of control, I'm sorry. Now I say, is that not too big for this level? So I say, no, it's not too big. He said, I know your capacity. That's what I've said. Go and do this research. I said, okay, but we're not going to do a nationwide because it will be too much for me. He said, yes, for an undergraduate, yes, you can do them at master's level nationwide. So we wrote the topic, an examination of the locus of control of school-going children in the Western area. We set up the questionnaire, we do everything. I came down, I spent 10 weeks. Some of the questionnaire have been administered in our schools. Some Atima PZ, Atima Praten, then get Kisi Mesmes, Poda Station, then get Wellington, Poda Station, then get Godrich. I go all them places and the Atima ask people and question, the answer I record. By hand in those days. Then I went back, I sat down, I do a statistical analysis of everything. I take onto the I say this now gets the data. Meaning, we sit up and then data, then they take something they data middle net to the work. About being the charm cola, me say the charm cola, so they both for charm cola.
So now with the first part of nicotine.
Yes, we turn lander. You understand? What you make her they pull all this story? The findings we'll get is Sierra Leoneans are a people of external locus of control. You get two types of locus of control. You get internal, you get external. The internal is somebody with something happen, they ask himself, what in my own fault pan this? How this thing happen? What in my responsibility? What I go do for avoid learn not happen again? The external, as the happy, oh, now then they cause them. A teacher fail me. Now like they not like me. Now this, that, now which man? This is what we are. That investigation proved it with the children after I graduated working in Sierra Leone. I came to realize that I was 100% correct.
I go want you and not cut you word for the sake of inclusiveness. I go want to let you tell me waiting at this locus. Let the people them way.
The locus I don't explain so where something happen. How will they take them? Will they look and say now we cause them or now somebody else cause them? If you say now you cause them, or let not to you cause them 100%. But if you take part of the blame, say yes, mean a party to waiting go wrong, then you get an internal locus of control. You take responsibility for your actions. But if you say, oh, not to me, now lie then lie for me, now which they make for me, now Satan, you get an external locus of control. They always blame and complain. And this is the society we have, a society that blames and complains. What you make us say, nothing or they happen by accident. I don't like putting myself in the focus. But I am one Sierra Leonean who has gone through a lot of things in life where I believe, say, there'll be a process of learning for me for a time like this where Sierra Leone in a confusion. Whether Sierra Leoneans like it or not, we are in a confused state. That you then call statecraft, they exist in Sierra Leone as right now as I talk.
I'm so happy when you bring this your dissertation topic. It just ring a bell inside me. I remember why they do me postgraduate diploma. The course what we do, anything where we do, then they ask me for that we do reflective account.
Yes, like take
Now I see the
responsibility.
significance of that.
Yes.
Do you make that with people and know in depth why you need this reflective account? Waiting
Because
at the strength for you.
the simple answer is,
Mhm,
if you say person can't thief you,
mhm.
you're responsible partly for made them thief you. If the person don't know say you get it, no, they can't thief you. In law, then get what's in they call misprision, aiding and abetting a crime, etc., etc. And at times, they something they do and they do against you, but you serve the law, they hold you culpable. So this issue of blame, law begin learn for say, this thing where they go wrong. Whose partner we own they will not they do correct, where they make it happen. Sierra Leoneans don't take responsibility. And that's why, and we believe everything now an external factor. Now for be responsible. That mentality of dependency on an external factor.
Mhm.
Now that they make people then get blind loyalty to politicians. Because then look and say, that day, now in the up yonder, now in get all the money, I go no side the money there. So I for Mujuba to for make myself get me on. As far as me concerned, a politician can go to hell. I don't need them.
You see,
They need me. They need me, Imran. I swear to God. I don't need
you know.
politician. Nothing do.
Mhm.
I get the skills and the intelligence for able to live in this world on me own. And one thing, I don't go against the law. For say Bambai, I go need assistance for me then twist case in my favor. If I dey do business, I for pay tax, I dey pay them.
And
If I go
obeying the
in
law.
anything, if I do anything we go against the law, I'm prepared to suffer the penalty.
And being a good citizen are one of the most important aspects that's where you get for exercise, obeying the law, for being a good citizen.
Yes.
And I'm glad the way
Don't
you bring
ever
this
try
on.
for break the law. What in do? Not just because of the power of the law. Now because we now all get a moral and ethical obligation for maintain sanity in the state.
Yeah. This talk where you bring, it just remind me of a situation where I go put to you. For let you look at me, you tell me if it fits the scenario. Me two
Why?
daughter them, one summer, the place be so hot.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning me for ice cream. Ice cream we don't know a freezer. And I give them 10 pounds for let them go to the supermarket. We just na few meters from we house. But the small picking, na me mena, from baby, take them to about 7, 8. The other titi, he can't find me that weekend, he go back to him mama. But the one week he can't find me now, in big. And culturally, if you send them now, the big one, they give the money for all. But the small one, now in I don't impact a lot of cultural values into. So why I give them the money? This other one, I tell her, say, let put her in a pocket. Let no brandish the money. And I don't always tell the small one that we in a public, if you hold anything valuable, you know they make them visible. When you make them
If we
visible,
make them visible, they invite crime.
yes. So when they go, he only money in your hand instead of put in a pocket. So somebody go threaten for slap and take the money in your hand, he run. Now they run, he kind of host the cry. Now the big one is say, the man take the money and run away. And this one say, Papa, enough follow the instructions. If they brandish the money, and I warn them, I did warn them. That's when we don't call policeman they don't come. Now that's when they mean nothing in this country. There is camera in every area. Then they ask P1, camera P2, camera P3. And not even reach almost hour, they don't get the person. But the fact was, the small one say, Papa, what you want me not for do now you do. If be only money in the hand, they go and play with them.
They break the
So
law.
how you go how you go able for connect them into this scenario?
Now they say, if you're not law-abiding person, the first thing way they look at now the ethical side of the law. You know they abide by the law because you're afraid say the law will go jail you or the law will go fine you. But they look and say, if I broke the law, I they invite other people then for do the same. In any society who say sanity day, people then they abide by the law not because they are afraid of the law, but because they want people not to attempt to break the law. Now then say compliance. The law, you can comply with them by not breaking it. So they enhance stability and sanity in the society. But when the people begin to break the law, then the law is forced to enforce itself. And what do you get in enforcement? It invite other social and human factors for coming. Fumble sabi, nepotism, corruption, etc., etc. When law has to be enforced in a society, over time the law they become inefficient. You understand? But when the law is complied with, the law they always remain sacred. Because people then respect them for what they be. And when the law is complied with, they become outdated. Except maybe aspects of that law where over time technology and other things don't change, will require amendments. They can amend it. You understand? For make it suit the present time. But it will always remain with its ethical legality.
I'm glad the way you don't lay the premise for we better one. You don't break the debate. Now, how we will lay the tripartite on this bed here? How we could put
the tripartite, the procedures and incidents and events will lead to the tripartite. Now, clear pointers that we society lack ethical and moral foundation.
Bam.
Imran, from now on, I'm going to say it as it should be said. As far as I'm concerned, next year I'm going to be 70 years old. There are Sierra Leoneans who are older than me, but I don't need anyone now to come and say, Mina, you boss. You're not boss for me. Boss for yourself.
Almost backlash you don't act done so. Almost backlash you don't act done so.
I don't know, it no matter. Me know they eat boku rest. If I know they eat rich 2 months, don't rest.
You know, heavy punch you scatter. So just know, me man.
You understand?
Elaborate. Tell we.
Some of us are going to take the role of moral guarantors from now on. Whoever no like lucky is, please. Not kill yourself with stress. Lucky is, not listen to me.
So
the tripartite, not to accident. The only thing that is good about it is it was brought up to avoid chaos. Now, a quick fix to a situation that has been existing in Sierra Leone since 1950s. So it is not the solution. Why is it not the solution? I want to take patience. Let's outline the areas them where such a body, whether you call them tripartite or you call them a national council for unity or whatever, such a body for examine some of them things that would not examine.
Man, you are there. Them. You are on the hot seat because you have the expertise, the knowledge.
I don't take them, outline them. Yeah. Number one, the root causes of electoral malpractices in Sierra Leone was never addressed. Then take the ECSL as a politicized body and a malfunctioning. Yes, that is correct. But the root causes of electoral malpractices are beyond and above ECSL. So whatever the ECSL is going to correct now will not change those causes. Number one, we get over-centralized power. Power, not to think way for over-centralized. You can get central authority, but when you over-centralize them, then you are practicing governance of exclusiveness, not inclusiveness. And when the governance mechanism of a state is exclusive for a few people, there is always going to be agitation, there is always going to be grievances, there is always going to be conflict. Especially so in times of elections. Because the powers are over-centralized, nobody will believe the elections results, whether they are right or wrong. I know they can't justify voting and dupe on this last election, but they say whether it's right or wrong, people will always doubt it because the powers are over-centralized.
Yeah.
Okay? The second thing where this group now address, now the culture of impunity. We always, it's full we self say, we get democracy. There is no democracy in Sierra Leone. Let us stop fooling ourselves. Having many political parties and conducting elections is not democracy. Democracy is a social behavior. It's a way of life. And it has to have certain factors we qualify them for be democratic. The social thinking for encourage tolerance. That are the first requirement of democracy. If there is no tolerance, you cannot have for the people, by the people, and to the people, or whatever definition you give.
This is deep.
Because democracy is about including everybody, not about one group determining how everybody should think or act.
Una for be goats. Anybody who only kasada una falara, kasada leaf.
That's what democracy that's now impunity.
Or una
Now autocracy.
Orthodox. Yes. We want him up, all man fala.
Naim.
Follow the leader. I call them follow the leader syndrome.
Naim. Now autocracy.
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
You see, this culture of impunity, it not only they affect the political environment, it even affects we administration as a country. The ability to administer a country does not depend on who is head of administration. It depends on how the head of administration gets the others to do their duties without complaint.
That is deep.
I hope you understand what you are saying.
Can you go over it again, please? That is deep. That is deep. You have to hammer it in. That will be repeated.
Because people and they put themselves into the administration. I mean ahead. What you are saying 9 for B. Well, what you say 9 for B, all man go full land and full foot, they wait for you. What you say them do.
So it means to say in an actor, but you know they follow the script. It make them as they go along for suit himself.
Well, in not to actor.
I just give a scenario.
Yeah, I they carry the same scenario. Where they make film, you get the actors, you get the crew, we're not the technical team. Then you get the director.
Yes.
Head of department, head of state, minister, you're not director. Your duty Now for outline to people and say, this na so for do and that na so for do, you say go do am. But if you say, nobody not for using discretion until you say, where you travel, go out, everything for can to stand still.
Oh Lord.
That's the highest level of impunity in administration.
Oh Lord.
And that they stagnate everything. And because of stagnation in administration, economic hardship, they multiply. Social discontent, they multiply. When you then make you head of department, you look under, although I know to me, fumble them, you sack them. You go face you fumble. Now impunity. Discontent they can inside. These are the issues that should have been addressed at the time when the war ended, or with this last issue will be so. But look at that document, nothing like that they talking about today. And these are the factors we hold we country to ransom.
And it's good when you they talk about anything there, because the anything there they happen right before people, and because they don't know them, they're not able to recognize them.
Then no say wrong. But at the same time,
No,
no say.
I'm not talk about the people that when they do them. Now the people that when they around, when they look at
because the people that when they do them, don't preach to the people that when they around say after God and them.
Oh my God.
That's where the role of religion has failed in our society. If you ask me, let's stop religion as SALONE. Because they're not a help people them forget freedom of opinion. And the very religion them in the scriptures then say go ye in search of knowledge, but then they limit to people their knowledge. Then they limit the ability of people them. Yeah, this na God mark 'em. Who's God where they mark an idiot for go mislead you now? That God does not exist. We can begin say on the hard way, Imran. Sierra Leone needs a socio-psychological rebirth. Not a revolution. Yeah, if we say they go for a revolution now, just they go waste blood. I'll tell you the same bundle of idiots now, and they emerge as a new group, then can mislead the country. Take it from me, yeah? Take it from me. Let we slow down on this fet business. Let us ask ourselves, what in each of we able do to make we change the socio-psychological environment? And one of the first things I'll finish this, sir. One of the first things we'll get for do, let everybody put down in ego. The Sierra Leonean ego too big for the comfort of the nation. Everybody feels say sabi, especially those poorly educated idiots passing as educated. Today are the cause.
I just want for buttress something where you talk about seeking knowledge. It in Matthew 7:7-12. We talk for say, seek, you shall find. Knock, you will be, the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks, receive. And the one who seek finds, and to the one who knock, the door shall be opened. Now Matthew 7.
And you cannot do that. You cannot do that in any situation where a certain set of people, they preach say, now we una for listen to. What you tell una na incorrect. This is what the religious organizations are preaching to our people. This is what the politicians are preaching to our people. Calling them the big one, and there is no big one.
The big God.
You never read the Bible and the Quran who say God say, I made this set of people big ones.
Nope.
What's in the Bible tell we? What's in the Bible tell we? What's in the Quran tell we? Not say we're all equal before the
We all equal. And we are all made in the image of God. So that means we are equal.
Yes.
And any society where civilized, not to how you treat the strong, now how you treat those that are weak.
The weak. It then are the scriptures them. Now I make the scriptures them, then the time we say, take care of the poor and needy, take care of the widow. Because the one that will create equality. Not only because the one that go show you ego, say you get.
But
This
that's
is
what
what
makes
we do in Sierra Leone.
that's what
When
makes a
somebody
strong
get 10
community.
cents, if they go buy rest, they go shape, give people, and they make video film, they show, I don't go do this now. You don't do anything. You only they assist the people them for make them then they down there.
And make them develop entitlement culture.
Yes. These are the issues we should be addressing.
This is deep.
Not about
you're going deep.
Tom Coney, Mohammed Kone, Langbai Scat, or whatever. We should be addressing the causes of our backwardness.
Well, we always focus on the symptoms.
The actors of the events.
We left the causes.
Oh, now they look at the actors of the events, so now they look at what thing they cause the events. The other thing we get for look at, what kind of moral or ethical currency we get now in society. I don't they always talk this word. There is only one currency in existence. That currency is trust. Where you get your currency, you call an leon, not so?
Yep.
You get 20 leons, you get 1,000 leons, you get 30 leons. That will be small, we will get 1 cent, 10 cent, 5 cent, half cent. All of these morals, ethics, all they under the currency of trust. Because when you have all those things working properly, trust, they become part of the society. God did not make money. God made man. And the currency God used to make man was trust. He said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness. The Quran say, when God don't make the clay, he puts in life panam, he say, let the angel bow to, and Satan say, no, they bow. He say, hey, bow. Now me say, I trust them. I trust God use as a currency. But after God don't make we can at this world, the material world, we can make money. Now we don't put more power per money past the trust we God use. I make we power lucky. And this applies to the whole human race, not only Sierra Leone. Where there is trust, Imran, everything they work fine. I'll give you an example. Look around London. Why do you think the Indians and Pakistanis are flourishing? Why do you think other nations or other nationals coming to those places are not flourishing? You think it's a magic? Or you think it's a money they use? Those Indians who are multi-billionaires today, at some point in time, did not have a single dime. But they had the currency of trust. The biggest insurance company on earth, Lloyd's, where they reinsure most of the other insurance companies, started on trust. Lloyd's now Marvin, they make coal tea and bread for them coal miners. Then they pay them their weekly wage. Some man they can get 10 shilling, 5 shillings, say keep this money for we. That no misuse them. He don't get that this money, say the money don't boku. Now one day call them to meet, he say, but this money don't boku. He say, oh, not trust me, then say yes. He said, they invest them. He say, when I invest them, if profit call man, they get panna. Then he started an insurance business.
Wow.
Go find out what they tell you so.
It just you just bring that thing what we do weeks ago, what is about innovation.
Yes.
Where things that they happen, just like what you talking at the beginning, nothing really happened by accident. It will show itself up and you take the opportunity.
Yeah. 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 This is what we don't have in Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone, all man independent. All man, morning come, net come, then they open down. Hey, I they go fend better. You know able fend better.
Then first time probably they talk say
If you able fend better, Long John Silver, pan treasure island, not been for suffer. He mean get all the treasures with him. But now in one day, after some time, he not get all that the gear and clothes. In food pass, he go fishing or he fend way for hunting. In one grain able build better house, pass he make touches.
Mhm.
And he started suffering, but there were chests of gold and diamond and everything.
Then first time probably they say improvisation are the mother of invention.
Yes. What thing they try for says,
Mhm.
until we develop the attitude, say, this place called Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. We for trust each other for make them a better place. Hey, on I can change APCSL people now scrap them and bring other party. If what's in the inside the head do not change, nothing not they change. Because the one they come, now this one, then they can't repeat what me don't be. Or then
We
do
don't,
worse.
well, my brother, why you feel to say when you contaminated, then they keep you, then they isolate you. When you contaminated, way in virology, then they keep you away from the people that will not get the virus.
Yes.
So if people that get the virus, they all mix with the crowd. You find out for say, the level of contagion, go be increased because if they pass the disease to the other person. Now, when they talk the way the disease cover your nose, you see. So the level of corruption, it don't get so contagious that almost everybody gets them.
I will tell you one thing today.
Mm-hmm.
What we call corruption in Sierra Leone actually is not corruption.
Talk to we.
What we call corruption is the way we they manifest the fact say we not trust each other. If we trust each other, we put money, say this now for run the country. So go down and put say they in charge. You not go take that money, go use it how not for user. You go say, and people don't trust me, I'll be careful how they do business. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Especially so if the people and they provide you with a wage and facilities for make you not strain. What we call corruption, they show we say with social psychology a poor. And they show we say that what they call Sierra Leone. They exist now most of we image, we mental image. For most people, Sierra Leone is the city or village or region or tribe we born. Beyond that, it's a foreign land. You understand? And because they deal with foreigners, not get any moral or ethical obligation applied. If you not say, Imran Ture, now you brother, I like it the Antarctica. The way they deal with them, that moral and ethical connection there. But if you not say Imran Ture, they exist in your world. Whether them put you all inside this continent or this region, but in the new world, me the new world, then the dog eat dog mentality, they become sharp. That triola get me on. Let me not cap wall. That is where corruption comes in. You have heard your politicians say this is our turn. What turn? For God's sake. When a political party wins elections, the idiots around them go all over the place. This is our turn. What turn?
Talk
To do
for
what?
kapu kapu. For kapu kapu.
Not a corruption now problem. Now it's social psychology now problem. And because of bad social psychology, added to the poor type of education we'll get, it don't make people able to maintain ethical and moral standards. They don't become the highest or biggest hypocrites in the land. That hypocrisy in our public administration, hypocrisy in dealing with our national issues is the reason why we are not doing things correctly. Everybody, they fight for protecting your corner. Let me go can't talk this, so I want let me braid butter. You braid not the butter. Because if today the Leone be 10, by next tomorrow it don't be 50, then your salary not they increase every day. You braid not the butter. If you braid get for butter, if you get for go involve on ethical things them, where they make net car you not sleep.
Because when you put this talk here, say hypocrisy, go one for let me people know what that thing they mean. Because you see Sierra Leone will use word then loosely. Because when they listen, when they talk about the word hypocrite, na person way na actor. Waiting, it get two faces. Waiting they say, not what they do. When they talk to person a hypocrite, na person way anybody where they talk to, where he come across, it change waiting he talk to the other person because he want for please that person. Then a person where they play double role, not consistent.
Look inside your state administration and see if not so that's the bid.
So
If it's in all they praise Mother Bioleka.
No.
And
When
they
they
praise
come,
them because they feel safe, if they not praise them, then bread no go butter.
exactly.
If it's in all mean they praise an esco maleka.
Exactly.
When
That is
an
the
mean they na power, people like Gento and others were very close to him praising him. Where are they today?
and
They
then on the other
today they
side,
praise Bill.
they don't go down and the libadi.
Well, how do you call that? Not to hypocrisy.
Of course, they get two face. Then an actor,
Now,
then they play the
poor
role where you
social
want for see.
psychology,
Yeah.
they make people then do that. I mean, I come
Mhm.
here to talk so. I want let everybody know, say, this now my position. If you like me for that, fine. If you don't like me, now business.
Exactly.
I don't need you.
So with all this wonderful,
I'm not done it. I'm not done
okay,
it.
all right,
I'm
I'm
not
listening to
done
you.
it. Just hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
Another thing where we get na Sierra Leone when our biggest problem. Because we society not properly structured around the mentality of Sierra Leone existing as a country, we not ever attempt since independence for make we say, let's get a national body of elders and people that will trust and respect. Let them be in charge of we ethical and moral well-being. If APC and SLPP make palaver, and then people then they forgo to say, this palaver don't be what you now go do law solve them. We don't need for the go to America and Britain.
But we get PPRC.
PPRC cannot do that role. You know why?
Tell we. That's why you're on the hot seat.
The process
Mm-hmm.
through which they form PPRC itself, now make them a failure. You cannot be the judge. You cannot be the judge and the accused in the same court. Look at all those state institutions operating in Sierra Leone. They cannot function because they are tied to the state itself. There is no ethical separation. Who appoints those people? Not to the president.
The executive, the point all the people and say the
Well,
point the
no,
people
they
them.
are tied.
You
What do
just
you mean they talk about? If you can listen,
Mhm.
and I believe saying I've been part of the Peter Tucker Constitution because I saw the draft. I was a member of the Constitution Committee, not as active member, but somebody who been they go represent people. I've been get the draft. The draft recommended a two-chamber parliament where the upper chamber been for be people who have lived life in Sierra Leone, they know say them people are trustworthy, and they are not going to be elected. They are going to be maybe recommended to be members of that chamber. Paramount chiefs, they may forget them chiefs, they wouldn't they recommend, say, let them can represent we. After some time, they make a change.
so now
Then
like
fraternities, this and that, they all forget representation day. That upper chamber should have been the trustee, the body of trustee for the Republic of Sierra Leone. And them get most of the charge for do the appointments. A few people in the parliament then Temu Bangura Bas Bundu, claiming they know law. How can we have a ceremonial president? He said that. And go and change the whole thing. Now all man they say 1990. That's a 1991 constitution not adequate. Now with social psychology and we hypocrisy, now you know adequate.
so you mean they recommended for we forget a parliament that go to Uganda, the UK, we get them
Mister,
House of
I'm
Lords.
telling you, not to hearsay. I'm
People
telling you
wanna take note.
something I participated in. By
People
then
wanna take note.
I was the vice president of the Sierra Leone Teachers Union. I was not the one sitting in the commission to represent the union. The person sitting there was Mrs. Catherine Kamara, somebody where most people who go Albert Academy know as Miss Yellow. By the time we've been there at the Teachers Union, she was principal of Ansarud Secondary School, Guard Street. Time thinking they were not able to go sit on the commission. They called me. That time they teach that Prince of Wales School. Say, boy, Diabo, can't go for represent me this so. We'll get meeting here, principals meeting, or I get other things for do. Go represent me. I was a known representative of the teachers union. Walking commodity meeting and day. We've been the old meetings with teachers, them and other people of the public. Now you see that the American library will be in the Usai Nasit they so now na cotton tree.
Okay.
We they give them information about what they go on. As far as me concerned, the draft constitution where Dr. Peter Lorenzo Tucker present to the Parliament of Sierra Leone at that time was adequate enough to have created stability.
This not serious.
Hypocrites in with politics. Then what are that thing to what you get now?
This a serious historical perspective.
Not so
you don't draw.
historical, it's a factual.
And that's what I'm saying. History
People
is
need
fact.
to know these things.
History is fact, and people should know these things. Because the reason why I say historic, it happened in the past, and a thin way very much entrenched into we system of governance. And some of these were not told, and I doubt if they are documented because we not get a culture for document things them.
If we want
don't have it.
people and they will still get our draft constitution. If we make them public, say we want to see the draft, they will come with it.
We should do that. We should do that. Make we
They'll come with it. We'll do an analysis of it to see.
Make we print them and then pull them out, let people see. Because then thing that way they talk about so, especially this way you talk about so. How this is it's so valuable. It's so valuable, so we go.
Now waste your time, lag you the answer. What you defend? We have an intellectual class that has been on a journey of self-sabotage. That self-sabotage, they affect we country so today.
Valueless.
Back in talk, some of them here, people then feel sin, not of vexation. by accident or by design, I have been involved with Sierra Leone because I served that country for 20 years of my life. And one thing I want everybody to know, I have always been a known radical. I'm still a radical. If you like it, fine. If you don't like it, I don't care.
Well, you are a
That's
good
my
radical
nature.
because there's a radical without cause. There's a radical with a cause. You have a cause. And your cause is to educate, to teach,
When I was going to
to
school,
liberate
I
people
wanted,
their
when I
minds.
was going to school, the Ethiopian they spur me for take subjects them seriously. It was because I wanted to be a pilot. That feeling of flying, until I've been here from was small. Boy, they na them village area, we plane the pass above. It's such a scenic thing that I mean, remember that at the primary school, I say, one day for fly plane. Oh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it influenced me learning. But you would never believe this. 1974, 75. Something just changed in me. I said, "La go do education." I swear to God. It was as if some force was moving me. I willfully decided to become a professional teacher. And in as much as the teaching profession is the most neglected profession in Africa, not only Sierra Leone, I did 13 years in that job. I suffered all the indignities of it, but I don't have any regrets today talking about it.
I'm glad you
Because
said it.
it strengthened me for being an independent mind. It strengthened me. Now I
I'm
make
glad
the
you.
today, they tell you I don't need no idiot.
I'm glad you
And
said
nobody
it.
in office they go bigger to you and need you now. Make they consider how they talk.
I'm glad you say this. It will make a 1 minute digression, which show a connection to what you dey talk about now, because you talk say any society or any community get for be adapted to the environment.
Yeah.
If you dey bring something, say you get for adapt them, make it best suit the people them.
So your
Now that ecology.
cultural and social needs.
Well, what do you dey talk about? So we get two Sierra Leone, the colonial Sierra Leone and the indigenous Sierra Leone, because the indigenous Sierra Leone, where we will grow up, when we then are the issue in the areas of indigenous Sierra Leone, they respect the Kamoko. The Kamoko is highly respected, highly revered. As it go by the Western education, you dey find out for say, then very people there, then parole don't change. And when they become a teacher now, they're not call them Karamoko anymore, then they call them teacher now, and they roll them, they water down, and they become very diluted. So tell me why that is.
Mister.
And listen.
One grain thing cause all this problem. One grain thing. One British man, when I be a philosopher in the 19th century, James Allen, he write over 20 books. But the most famous one, in fact, today on audio books now, na YouTube free. Anybody can listen them.
But then they send them to me. I go
He say,
listen.
as a man thinketh. As a man thinketh means your psychology as it is affected by your environment. Or, for put them in a little bit more different way, as one word, your social psychology. Nobody know in this life where they think beyond in social psychology. If you born with all man native man, your social psychology native man.
Now that you know. Now that you know.
If you born inside and they cause mamikos, your social psychology na mamikos.
My
So you
brother,
go cause.
Me brother, you know go so planting, you reap guava.
At all. It's not
It's not
possible.
possible.
I'll let you do grafting. Grafting. You cut one side because the two thick, then they work together. You take lem, you put them on guava thick, grow. So God that guava they come again lem taste. Any big lem taste. Because the DNA they transfer.
What you sow is what you shall reap, isn't it?
Yes. So you see, if we really mean for we make Sierra Leone a stable and peaceful place, first and foremost, let's put down with ego. We all get ego. Me they talk so I get ego. As a matter of fact, I get one girl picky wey sabi me good one. You know what he tell me? Say you know what make 30 day, you not get boku money. Say proud. I say yes, not true. He say if you not be proud like you get money pass boku people. He tell me, I say yes, not true. He say you everything you want to do according to the rule. I say yes, not true. He say if you be follow people, he say you get sense pass boku don't get money. He said, but he proud.
You know, funnily, the people that will really get this, they're not learning big book and they don't get money. And I bet they're not listening to them.
He can tell me. Come here, you can talk heart to heart.
Yeah. You know, see where
About
Obama can't
you, they
talk
talk.
nonsense. All man
If
they
you
come
meet
out.
me, they talk, you go fish say na me girlfriend, not to me girlfriend, I'm picking.
Where Obama talk nonsense, all man they come out, Obama na so he say, na so Obama say. You know, but the fact is, you know, the institution as good as the community where there. Because you cannot provide strong community, a strong institution where the community very weak, immorally weak, immorally rotten.
You know they work. It just feel
You know they
like.
work.
It just feel like if we hire a foreign company for go modernize Sierra Leone, they modernize them, they put everything in place. Because we now work on the psychology of the people, I swear to God, all that structure they count to 0 in 5 to 10 years. As we think now, so we be.
My brother, for let you know, say we are all equal. The foundation where you lay, where you start your premise, we are all equal. And also you know, you tall, you short, you yellow, you be white man, you be black man, you get how you call them special needs. We all get desire.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all want something. We all look for something.
Yeah. You get basic needs, them will need for be satisfied. If you're not able to satisfy them, it is spoil you for do things then for satisfy them. And when it spoil you for do things for satisfy them, if you get away where you can do it legally, then you are a peaceful citizen. If you not get away for doing legally, I swear to God, they employ all the illegal method. Especially in a society where exclusive, you're not inclusive. So if there is crime in society, rather than blame the criminal, ask, what is wrong about the society that we need to correct for this crime to stop?
You know, I talk about this Karamoko syndrome, where we culture, we respect educators. Bad one. But in the modern education, they don't respect them. But I'm glad
So
when you talk about
what do you feel say now the product in the modern times? So they all being get Kalmoko and respect. When the Kalmoko talk, people then they see value. Don't you so? Today, where you get teacher go team up before classroom, they get cherry shirt, or them patch, introsis patch, insus sling. Then you, the picking, you own picking come on a house will get you a condition, a car they can't left on a school. If we say that picking go take out in that teacher talk seriously.
me man.
So we undermine we self with very psychology.
You don't put a nail, now they coffin. game over. That analogy the way you give so game over.
Now we just have to undermine we self because we're not idiots.
Then you get another aspect. Now we flip the exclusive society. Then it comes from we indigenous culture because secret society. As soon as they talk about this man not a poor man, this man not a wounded man. Enough of be included by this conversation.
What?
This man not to our man, no, not to our man. This is not join, not to show it. You
don't ever the any side way lodge man, then they meet up with and they talk, then they exclude people.
Then they exclude you.
They're not they exclude you.
So
they're not they exclude you. The only thing is then get in science and language with and they talk with. Where you are not a member, they understand what in and they talk.
Well, they don't. But
they will not exclude you. You will be with them, but they are discussing what they want to discuss without you knowing.
But intellectually, you are excluded because you are not participating in the.
But that your own society, then get their own way of doing them things. But we now, rather than we do that way, they quietly and not exclude the person from the discussion. We they use physical force because we get the culture of impunity. This not a society, man. Like come on here. Lodge man no tell you come on here. She don't know more. Then they talk. When you talk anything, then they answer you.
Man, they go buy something. He meets queue. We long leg from here to junction. He got the audacity. He can't cut before. We ask, Mima, you don't cut the queue. Do you know who I am? If very like you, they get in mind for asking me who I am. And this is familiar to you.
In Norway, I have met 2 prime ministers in a boutique. What they call supermarket, what they call a boutique. We all man don't go take what you get for take. Definitely, una the counter for pay. Una get for line up. You understand? I don't meet 2 prime ministers. The first one, now in time they done so na NATO, Jens Stoltenberg, when he was prime minister, 2010. I go Oslo. I go attend the conference on energy. During the break, I run into one then store and say, I go buy something for it. He himself been there on the conference because the body will be organized and then bring people then from Africa and all over the world. I meet this man inside the boutique. He go buy, it's a bit puff bread, we get sugar. And they call them
donuts. We call them donuts now.
But we they call them bola. He go buy 4 of the plastic.
No call him in Nigeria. Bola.
We say buy 4 of the plastic. We all on the cam. I say hi, now I say hi, we begin talk. We can align. Now outside the counter, then I say, I go front. I go pay a crossover. He pay a crossover. We all 2 wakate go back now the conference place.
But boy,
would you have a head of state do that in Africa?
The security then go jack you. You teach 40.
That man not get no security. That's what I want you to know. The place between us I'll go buy this thing, and the conference hall was about 15-20 meters.
you make a member where they make Sanisi Mustafa vice president. Even when they go Latin in the sorry. Sorry.
The second prime minister, when me end up meet up in a shop, now this woman will just come out and a soul bag. In this region, he born, so.
Okay.
So normally, in Canada weekends, one Saturday I go to one supermarket, Rimatusin. And they work hard, they look for something. I've been put me attention on the waiting and stuff. Then so then they put the frozen food.
Mm.
So in they can this way, me they go this way, we bang with self.
Wow.
Oh bang now is made for say I'm sorry. You don't see now a soul bag. You understand? Now I say, Madam Prime Minister, I'm sorry. Now I laugh. He say, yeah, I'm not Prime Minister. He said, I'm here just like any other person.
Exactly.
This is what these people are.
Because they don't take themselves big and mighty. Because when they become prime minister or they become president or they even become Sierra Leone, even when they make you monitor in a school, you're proud. Senior prefect.
Now because we lack what in I don't tell you this now, we lack ethical and moral currency.
Oh my God.
If you get ethical and moral currency, you know they make proud by compy mortal man.
Salon, they make you head girl. They make you a class captain. Yeah, we're not going to refer again. We're not going to refer.
You see, the other thing but we, Imran, just like this example we bring about Karmoko and teacher. You know things don't go wrong now society? We're not able to draw the line between what's in customary or traditional and what's in foreign.
That's it.
We don't juxtapose them. And what's in happen? We end up for being very confused.
Yeah.
Especially those people who happen to be the first generation of educated people in their family. They are so confused. They are so confused. Some people them, maybe the papa been don't go school, university, the grandpa been go school, university. Then you then get clear vision about what thing they want out of life. And for most of them, people who don't go through 1, 2, 3 generation of education, they are more westernized. You understand? If you still they manage balance, like me, they talk, I'm the 4th generation of educated Jalo Jamborians. I get balance because Sabi Salone, I know what in Sierra Leone mean. My great grandpa, they not put on school, but after he done Arabic, he teach himself English, he teach himself French. He worked with the British. He wrote about Sierra Leone, about Futa Jaloni. They know the history of Sierra Leone.
You don't make mistake now, yeah. He not go Western school, but he go Arabic scholarship. He's educated.
He go Arabic school, then he teach himself English and French.
Yeah. Well, he find out easy because he's already
worked with
educated.
the British as interpreter. Then later he worked with French company, CFAO.
Exactly.
He worked there after some time.
You see, I'm glad the way you bring these points here, because these are the way you talk about this just posing. These are the things where they confuse, because right now as Sierra Leone, as we did so, we get certain cultural things then where we not even know whether they are Islamic, whether they are cultural, or whether they are Christian. Like for instance, Pulnado, christening, and naming ceremony. All man they do them, but they don't know which is which.
Well,
it is serious. We don't know what is which. Because then they pull that.
You know, that's not a very good example you don't carry, but the greatest pathway that they affect we. When you give a man public office, we don't understand the line between waiting traditional and waiting Western. You get the product of what happened on the Bar Association, the elections. The man who caused all that problem is a first generation educated in his family. He's very intelligent. He went to Harvard. He's got a PhD. But the man is a culturally unbalanced person. Ben Kelfala is a culturally unbalanced person. He lacks the emotional intelligence to hold the office he holds.
Oh.
Certain public offices then you forget the emotional intelligence for all them.
And
I
emotional
don't tell you, say
maturity.
from now on, I dey talk what I want talk.
I agree with you.
I am a trustee of the
Deep.
Republic of Sierra Leone. And I'm going to put myself in that position from now. I'm not a talk what I talk because I want let person go elect me as president. Far from it. I would never be president in Sierra Leone. But I'll always say what is right for Sierra Leone. Would I not let them bang your head in a wall? Please.
Because
Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us. It's time we end this rubbish of a few people
I cannot agree with you more.
misdirecting the destiny of our country.
I cannot agree with you more. You see, that I talk about Pulnado, naming ceremony, christening. People in the do on both areas because the naming ceremony in Islamic, christening and Christian. But when they do them thing, then they talk like the beginning.
Even with native people and then get them Pulnado.
Well, the Pulnado
Because
the
Islam
native.
and Christianity been Kana Salone, they mean they give name to Pekin there. Otherwise, will not be forget with your names there.
Well, then they mix them up. People don't know because when they put salt na the Pekin emote, then they put sugar na emote, then they whisper na yes. Now with tradition, it's not Islamic, it's not Christian.
No, it's not. It's our tradition.
So then they na the Pulnado.
Yes.
For sure the Pekin life.
Yes.
But the naming ceremony when they talk about Ismoa, this, that. Now exactly the Islamic waiting when they say 8 days or 7 days, you pull the Pekin. But even before, with a name we picking them, just like what you talk.
But before them born the Pekin, you can get the name we want for making it.
That segment of whispering to the Pekin, they say that then they give it up. Nogi and Pickposting will let treat, so it go let treat. Those are our traditions and our beliefs. Those are, got nothing to do with Christianity, but they don't box up everything don't mix up. We don't know what is what anymore. So it just don't left with confused. So man don't even know who that then be. If you get thick when no get roots, it cannot stay alive. It cannot stay alive.
Can you build a house without foundation?
How is possible? Where they build the house?
So how can you have a tree without root?
Well, where they build house, the roof first they build or the foundation first they
cutting tree for them?
Me brother, where they build house, the roof first they build or the foundation? we always
before election, before election, cutting tree for them, not to so.
Yeah.
What in people attribute to?
Superstition?
Huh?
Let's say not superstition. Let's say witchcraft.
When that thing happen, when they talk all kinds, I say, well, una still they prove me research what I've been doing 1978. Say una not they take responsibility now, all that you una they blame.
No.
I got him free don't him happy under free turn up bonnet. Then go come make coltar, they make this, they make rent round the cotton tree. Then alienate the tree from a natural environment.
Precisely.
No provision not been there for make them they get nutrients and water.
Nothing.
So the tree begin rotting gradually. If for them, then say witch man.
And say witch man.
Now none of the witch man then because now alienate the thing.
And before 1789 or 1787, when the Creole came, now they identified the tree. But the tree was there before they came.
As a matter of fact, now 2 trees been there. Let me tell you now today. The one tree we for them recently, now most of them sheep they use for guide them to Freetown Port. There was another tree, we been smaller, ain't been they done towards government wharf. You see inside Cathedral Church Shimap?
Mm-hmm.
Now the second cotton tree been there. Now that cotton tree day, when the British then come, Na ingbanabom of Obaka. Now even take say this land from this cotton tree take to this point with a giuna. So the first camp where they form of the first set of settlers or resettlers, now around that cotton tree they then been lodged. When they lodge now the when they lodge, yes, when they lodge now the cotton tree, then begin they make them prayer, this, that, and say, well, let we put a church now. As the camp begin grow, then decide for cut that thick day, then pull all the roots, then start a church when the church missionary society come. That two cutting tree in the freedom.
Hallelujah.
Then they I learn them from some of the writings of my great grandpa. They are educating himself.
My brother, then put tarmac na the place, then build locusts na the other side. They not able for spread the roots them. Former American embassy, they na the corner under BP they under when a petroleum.
The side don't Jimmy what the root for go fair waiting, then go build jetty day and all thing. The thing in roots begin starve.
And besides that, every day, 24 hours, carbon monoxide from motorcar exhaust fumes. Carbon monoxide. This has been going on for over 100 years. They expect
plants can take in carbon dioxide, but we have never been told they take in carbon monoxide.
Exactly.
So when they cut it tree for that, they say which man, say yes.
They say that which man. A whole pastor come out, he say him be the fly. If you the fly, then you know which man, because human being not the fly, you not get.
I would not talk about those pastors.
About you don't
I
talk.
will not talk about those pastors. You know what you do? We will keep them for another program.
All right.
Yeah?
Okay.
We'll get for deal with them. We'll get for deal with them. From now on, we deal with every sector of society where they help for stagnate with society.
So the next segment, it will deal with how we go fix them in there. We don't talk about the things then now on this.
I'm not done it. I get 2-3 more where I want to listen. I will be say we go make this up and this thing. One key thing where we need for begin consider for doing a SALONE. Every country where they able to sit down, stable, and make progress, then get what's in and call a national ethical policy framework. Some are written, some are not written. In Britain, then they tell about the Magna Carta. You know what the Magna Carta is?
Tell me.
It's an ethical framework that was designed to guide governance, not to the Constitution of Britain, not to the law of Britain. An ethical framework. So this is what we should do. This is not we should not do. America then get an ethical guideline. I make what I can talk then say, this part of government no get right for do this. This part of government get right for do this. You understand? Then get ethical guidelines. Go look around, do research. Even in Africa, some countries have ethical guidelines. Ghana get an ethical guideline. It will surprise people to know that.
Papa, you just don't make, I go tell people and say, the reason why we get the vocabulary panting, we don't say musum. What's not musum? Sacrilege.
Yes.
That is, any time where you go out of that framework, now sacrilege.
Yes. Yes. Well, people learn traditionally being ethical and moral guidelines.
Yes. If you go in a bush, you meet animal born. If you're not man, you cannot shoot that animal.
No, you cannot. If you do that,
you go in a bush,
nobody know they eat that meat.
You meet the animal, they drink water, you get for wait until it finish drinking.
Yes.
These are all stipulated rules where they put down
And
for
when you shoot animal, you get for cutting throat.
Yes.
If you're not cutting throat, you cut and a tongue. Nobody know they eat that meat.
Naifa.
It's all part of the sacrilege.
Yes.
We've lost track of all of those things. Now
Because
everybody, they look at how
Matthew
for
say,
make money, go buy motor car, bills, wear clothes, they make this na designer. We've lost track of who we are. So what you get now, na babu walk monkey eat dog mentality.
yes, all monkey only till God for we all.
Yes.
Man with
And
two
in such
hours.
society, nothing not they work properly. Because everybody, they look for the shortest advantage. Forget them. We need to get a national ethical policy framework drawn. Added to what you be don't talk about, they say we need a roadmap. The reason we need a roadmap and an ethical framework, let we take the persons that were they in charge of governance away from the national development. Because you cannot have people going to develop a country, all man they come, na me do this, na me do that. Where you can meet your company, don't plan say law build airport na the mainland, so that we go spend less time for reach the airport. We go get bigger land area for develop something. We go attract more airlines, go bring more jobs through tourism and other thing. You grab, go take money when are almost the same, for just go expand on what's in the existing.
For go build a
Now,
new terminal.
people are not using it. What is the new vogue? Because people are not using it, and you know, able to buy ferry for run properly. Somebody will run a ferry, don't get a fast boat where they go Conakry, they go bring people then come. So the state is losing because of somebody in ego. Is this the way we want to continue to run our country?
Also the same thing they do in the 60s when they get
You come, when I meet Bumbuna don't begin work. Somebody can say, let we try for make Bumbuna phase 2. Una delay. At the end of the day, una go hire a ship, they can pay them 40 million per month. That $40 million where then they pay that cow per ship. It can build 4-5 mini hydro dams in Sierra Leone. We are so confused because we not get an ethical framework and we not get a national roadmap. Say electricity, this is this we should do and we should achieve it in 15 or 10 years. So that means whether we change with leaders or not, whoever come for continuity not in with governance. And because continuity not there, now I make all them with a cause and effect. Because anything they do is not sustainable.
You know, any society where not tolerate, as you put them from the inception of your lecture, you see tolerance is very key.
Not the key.
You see, we get a society where disagreement, it don't turn to venom. It don't turn to reason to fight.
Yeah.
And disagreement is normal.
It don't turn to reason for make we hate ourselves.
Yes. Disagreement is normal. You see, you don't know the real character of an individual. Not when everything is working fine between you and him too. Now, where una disagree, how he react, how he behave. Now you don't know his true character.
Yeah.
Now there it is show clear emotional immaturity. Now there they show clear egocentricity. Now there it is show a level of understanding. Because you know me to say because somebody disagree with you, he hate you. You know, say because he disagree with you, he dislike you, he gets something against you. No. He gets a different perception of that issue there differently to
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
So
Listen to him.
it add more fire, more wood to the fire, so the pot go well, even probably more or better. And it
Exactly.
will give another perspective to the issue where you put. But just because you say something differently to Ram, or is there against me, it is trying to make I look bad. But life is never about you. It's not about the first person. It's about the third, fourth, fifth, sixth,
Life
seventh,
has
eighth,
never
10th person.
been about the individual. That's what
Well, that's
Sierra
how they've
Leoneans
made it
don't
look like
understand.
now with society, because we get a society
Life is
where,
about all of us.
well, we have a society where it's always been the chosen few, the 2%. The
They're the
98%,
unchosen few. They
they
are the
always
unchosen
suffer.
few, but they think they are chosen.
Yeah.
They are unchosen because they have nothing to show but pettiness and idiocy.
Exactly. And that is the reason why they don't want us to be lifted off the ground. Because you see,
No.
when you lift people from the ground,
Imran,
mhm.
I beg to differ on that point. You know how I beg to differ?
Yeah, tell me.
Some of us may be better than these idiots, but we know they put them before we face the past with them. I don't tell you I'm a multi-millionaire, but I don't beg for my living. I don't steal for my living. Added to that,
Mhm.
I get network. We're worth billions of dollars. It's not my money, but I can use it when I want to. So I'm better than any idiot who thinks he's up there. You are living on borrowed. You are living on borrowed times. They will do it to the people of Sierra Leone, but not to some of us.
What I'm
Some
trying
of
to
us,
say,
you know
I
the best
think
way they do? You know the best way they do?
mhm.
And find a way for make we not in the country. 1998, they attempt for kill me. When they not able to kill me, they no say I go run, I run. 2011, I went to Sierra Leone for a funeral of the only brother who I get we die in America.
Mhm.
I went to visit somebody in his office.
Mhm.
Would they talk? And I say, boy, so she don't do fine for her. I say, what you do? I want to come back now. No want you. I say, what you do? Hey, you had for deal with no care. I say, they drive me in my country. Yes, we no want you. I say, all right, bro. I say, but they do me ready they come. If you want to not kill me, you don't kill me, you eat me. You make sure say, you don't do all that, you not die, you not there forever. That was the last word I told him. Then I walked off his office.
Well, let I fill you in where I'm coming from. You see, when I talk sometimes, I talk deep. You see, in any society where you go, the political class then gets a responsibility. And the number one responsibility we then get now for lift them people and quality of life.
Did you listen to the new Prime Minister's speech?
Yeah, listen to him. But just give me 1
That's
minute.
what he said. That's what he said. What you're saying.
You get for lift the people and quality of life.
Yeah.
You will transform their life positively.
Yeah.
For make them get self-sufficiency, self-reliance.
Yeah.
When you don't develop somebody that way, you find out for say somebody who don't live a quality of life would not allow anybody for bring and come back and the gutter where it come out. Because
I want to add something to this point if you can.
If I can finish, make I not forget me thoughts.
Yeah, finish.
So you find out for say the man who don't day up, he want keep his status. And this is what they did in the Scandinavian countries. Now, the Scandinavians and get one of the highest standard of living in the entire world. Then build them people them up to a standard of self-reliance, self-sufficiency. So you find out for say they can think for themselves, they can make decisions for themselves. They're not afraid say it will make them less sufficient. So you find out for say, then they guard that life, that quality of life. They're crazy. Anybody will come in governance, we want for bring them come back in the ground. They not agree.
The alala we go
They
meet.
die for us.
The alala we go meet you, not the talk.
Well, in William's situation now, if I can lay the premise for you, we get people them where they left win a ground. You don't say where you didn't ground, you know they for them. The man will don't go up, it's friend for them. But we now we didn't ground, so we not get for them again. So we just did it now that we live a life of instability rasuli. We eat breadcrumbs, and they're not they allow we for kind of the dinner table. We're not even reach it because we're not they high enough. You see, this is what they do. They don't want to raise the people and quality of life because they not say if they do that, the people are not going to allow them to bring them down ever again. Because that is what they did in England. When they bring the beverage report. When the beverage report can tell the people and say, they get Lord Beveridge tell them for say there are 5 evils in this community. If we get rid of them, then we'll be able to lift to people and quality of life up. One I want. People and get desire. What is the desire? Desire for make money, desire for live, desire for life.
It's not about making money, it's about having the means to live the good life.
Yes. Then
money is just a medium of exchange.
Then squallow get for do with dirty environment. When the environment is dirty, the people are not to keep health. When the environment is dirty, you know, they're not able to get a sterile environment and they're not healthy. Then they get idleness. Sierra Leone, you want to come and all man left their host and he left pot in a fire for go look. They're idle. They would wonder. They say an idle. What thing I can talk about an idle mind?
They say now the devil's workshop.
Now the devil's workshop. They would wonder why things and they happen, how did they happen. Then the next thing what the man identified, now ignorance, then disease. When society gets them on there, and Sierra Leone, all them 5 things there, they are evident. That's why the people are on the ground.
I want to let you restructure that swallow report. The ignorance like campus. You know what you do? You know what you do?
Now start, now continue next
people them, we don't take them out of ignorance. But what politicians they do, they're not they do them.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
know. Say an enlightened population, not to all kind behavior they did.
No.
That's why they are refusing to come with the correct type of education for make people left out. They
will see you coming. They will see the shortcomings in miles before
you arrive. Revise that report. The ignorance come first. When ignorance, you get rid of ignorance in society. And getting rid of ignorance, not so through formal schooling. You can do it through the formal school. But I will tell you some of the ways where they keep people in ignorance na SALONE. We are living in the 21st century, not so?
Yep.
Everybody get fast speed internet, not so?
Yep.
In Sierra Leone, internet and mobile communication is only for a few.
A luxury.
It's only for a few.
Because
they know say, if they make it affordable for everybody, things and the people and go they see and hear the internet, ignorance go down. The easiest way to educate the population nowadays is through the internet. Like what they talk so, what they discuss so. If efficient internet service they necessarily, all man they listen to it.
Yep.
All man they listen to it.
True.
Then they get enlightened, not to so. Then they know things they don't know, not to so.
And government supposed to sponsor any kind of program there. Now government role.
But then willfully, they create a condition for make them think that they not be improved. Well done with the blame. That's what the companies there where they run the telecommunication are the problem, not the government. If the government wants efficient telecommunication, you go there. If
brother,
telecommunication
let's
expensive
stop
na Sierra
here
Leone,
today. Let's continue.
na the government. You understand? We go end now today, but we dey do this topic back. You know what
No,
you do?
of course, because you know, give me the solutions. Them how we go.
Well,
solve
now
them.
be one start. Now be
Yeah.
one start.
Let's continue next week, team. So
We dey do them next week. Some of the
yes,
things that we
definitely,
need for do, let we country stable.
definitely.
Our country stable.
Definitely.
It's time we begin to educate the people. At this material moment, what in Sierra Leone need na strong advocacy. Strong advocacy will go educate the people, let them know what's right from what's wrong, so that they go able for take decisions on their own. That issue of the revolution, you know they work, you know what you do? You know they pull one babu, you go face other babu. Quite how they make all the noise. Look at him now, standing trees in trial. So what does that tell you? Once an idiot, always an idiot. So let's pull the idiocy on the people then first.
Mr.
Now
Jallo,
we talk about change.
you know, sometimes a lot of people don't know the hard work who they put for doing things there, how it can be tired.
They don't know.
I
can't see don't they talk.
I just want to go the door.
The man not even know how much money we don't put into this thing.
And they tell you. So Fambulem, now we come, now we they go. We tell you now thank you once again. When I give you audience and me brother, I tell you thank you.
I say the pinch and I tell and say me say let's stop.
Wait, no, nobody know there. I mean, my daughter.
I lie.
My daughter.
You be saying an idiot. You be going to politics. You go tell like the idiot.
When my daughter go, my man will say this.
All right, I know you. Say goodbye.
Nice night, oh, me Fambulem. God bless you now.
Fambulem, we dey come back and we dey come with the same topic. We don't ready for make una know what you need for know. Let una able to take good decisions on una own. Not to all them for the treat una like small picking. To all them. We don't reach this highway. We for know what thing for do, how for do them. And one thing normal they ask una. We dey spend a lot of time for prepare for do them talk here. We not dey do them for campaign praise. We dey do them for make everybody get access to correct knowledge. So do ya, una how they can they listen to we, una share this link, una share this platform, let more people get for know this platform. Una encourage them for subscribe to the platform. Let we build them up. Sierra Leone go change. It go take time, but it go change. Because some of us are ready to say the truth as it should be said. When the people know the truth, they will be set free. It's the truth that will set us free. Una thank you for listening to we. Una good night. As una know now, we get 2 programs per week, Wednesdays and Friday. I go come back on Wednesday for Kangi and other talk. Then Friday, me and Imran go come. Una thank you. Una have a blessed weekend.
aseto pawia, aseto padamu kusapose. Aseto padamu